When I moved back here to North Idaho, my wife suggested, she's a writer too, these are her books behind me, and these are my books on that side. My wife suggested that I write a book about the local area. I was driving along and found the street sign that said Honeysuckle Avenue. I'm like, that would make a good book title. That's all I had to start out with. But then it turned into Girl on Honeysuckle Avenue. The locals seemed to really enjoy this book. And so I decided to follow up with another one. Well, inspiration came in the form of a story that someone told about his life. A true story about a soldier coming back from the war in Iraq with traumatic brain injuries. And I'm like, I gotta write that. I just gotta write that. And so I wrote the book, Shadows of Canfield Mountain. It's a military romance. It tells the story, some of it completely true, most of it is fictionalized, but the story of the soldier coming back from the war in Iraq with the brain injuries and amnesia, and trying to get his memories back, and the girl who helps him. And then I kept going, because a lot of the people I asked, well, what do you read? And they says, well, we do historical fiction. Well, I didn't have a historical fiction. I'm like, but I can fix that. So I wrote Mystery at Wolf Lodge. It's about, in the 1980s, it's fiction, but it's 1980s, they find two bodies up above Wolf Lodge, Idaho, and they uncover them, but they're buried 40 years apart. So the sheriff wants to put it in the cold case file, but the locals won't let him. So he's investigating, and he realizes there might be a serial killer or a family feud going on. So he has to dig deeper. And then he realizes one of the killers might still be around. So that's my historical fiction. The historical part's set in the 1980s during the silver mine strikes here in the Silver Valley of Idaho. And a lot of it's, that part is well researched. So I got the right names to the right people. So that's my historical fiction. And then I decided to write a fun one, Gains of Athol. This one won Book of the Month for Many Books back in November of last year, and been real popular. It's about a local gang of 12-year-olds on their summer vacation. One of them gets kicked out of the gang, so he starts his own gang. But it's just a fun, mischievous journey, and it's The Summer I Grew Up is the subtitle of this one. And then someone said, write a Christmas book. Well, this is my Christmas book. It's Christmas in Coeur d'Alene. It's about a lady who lives in Seattle, just trying to get away from her overbearing boss on a vacation, and he keeps calling her and asking her questions that he should know the answers to, but he just completely depends on her. And someone robs their local jewelry store, and the detective is blaming her, but then he falls for her, so it gets a little convoluted. It is a fun book. And then this one, I have a friend who lives on Twin Lakes, and I came up with the title, Twilight of Twin Lakes, and I'm like, the father in the story is an actual person. So all the crazy things that family does, those are true. The son is fictitious, but it's just a complete romantic comedy and unadulterated. It's fun. It's clean romance, and you should enjoy it. Thank you. Have a good day now.